It's a really bad idea to try to rent out your property while you're still living in that property. This is Ron Wojciechowski for Blue Palm Property Management. And I realize that a lot of people are trying to get the property rented out where there's not a gap between someone living there. It maybe is due to the electric bill or the utilities. Maybe you want to not make an extra mortgage payment with no income coming in. But when you are living in the property and there's potential tenants walking in, chances are they're a little uncomfortable with the owner and the landlord in there with all of their things while they're trying to relax and decide if it's going to be the right place for them. So I want to caution you, if you are tempted to do this, it could be the exact wrong way to go about it. Now understand that as you're getting ready to move, we're playing this game that I'll move when I'm ready, when the place is rented, and we have this sliding scale. And let's just suppose that it's going to be ready for May 1st or June 1st, and you're showing it right now. And the tenant thinks, great, I got to move next week. I'll move in for May 1st. And you're like, oh, hey, pump the brakes. I need time to go find a place for myself to go live to, and I got to move out of here, and I got things and cleaning. So you know what? We'll make it May 15th or June 1st. But your rental candidate, quite possibly the ideal candidate, they're ready for May 1st. So now you've given them an inconvenience. They're probably not going to say, well, you know what, hey, we'll just do it in a month or two. Most people are deadline driven. So when they are looking, they are typically ready to make that move. And you can actually be getting in your own way. And what gets even worse for this owner renting out your own home situation is your days on market. And let's not kid ourselves. People are paying attention to how long rentals are on the market. So if you start out thinking, we'll do it for May 1st, but then it's June 1st, or maybe it's July 1st, and you're taking your time, you're not renting it, you're going to go on a vacation, you haven't gotten around to moving or the cleaning or the packing or your next destination. Next thing you know, you're on the market for 70, 80 days. And now the tenants are thinking, oh my God, this thing's been vacant all that time, or someone's been there all this time. There's going to be something wrong with it. Maybe they're asking too much money, maybe both. You'll end up having to discount the property in order to get somebody in there, and you're in this weird game where you got 1 foot in and 1 foot out the door. I'm letting you know right now so that you can avoid this mistake if you choose to avoid it, and understand that the number one thing you want to do is rent out your property in the shortest amount of time for the most amount of money. And for the consumer, they want a great property at a great price with a specific move-in date and the least amount of friction. And I'll be honest with you, sometimes with the owner of the property, it's not easy for them to get comfortable in there and really ask the right questions and take measurements and make sure that they can talk in private. By the way, and if you got all your Ring doorbell stuff on and all those cameras that aren't so hidden, that can kind of creep people out too. So think about this when you're going to rent out your property. But if you are even thinking of renting out a property and you live in it currently, now you know, I've told you. If you got questions about this, or maybe you don't want to go it on your own and you'd like to hire a property management company, we'd like to help. This is Ron Wojciechowski for Blue Palm Property Management.